Hi everyone, I have a present for you today. I think this is the second present we've had on this double page. This is from Rooms of Wonder. Yes, it is Johanna Basford. And we're using Staedtler Design Journey pencils. I often forget to say. And we have a really pretty little box. I don't know if it's a present or if it's just someone's shopping that's been boxed up and tied in a bow. I always think it looks really pretty when they do that, but I only ever see it in films. It doesn't happen in real life. Nobody does that. Do they? Or do I not shop at the right shops? Maybe I'm not posh enough. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just having a little think about colours for this one. I'm trying to sort of, got a green bag with a blue umbrella above, got pink and purple. So I'm thinking maybe reds and oranges is the way to go, so we get a nice balance of colour. So I have got number 29, which is our Carmine Red. And I'm actually just going to use this for the ribbon. I'm going to start there. Now, if you want your ribbon to look shiny, make it quite intensely coloured at the end and fade it. Intensely coloured here and fade, and you see there's a tiny white bit there, and that gives us our shine. We can do that on all little pieces of ribbon. It wouldn't shine evenly in the centre of each piece, which is what I'm doing, but it's much easier to colour this way. So, I'm all for easy. Now this piece, because it's sort of sticking up, it's going to catch the light at the top. And this bit, look, we've got a little curl, so I'm thinking if we make it darker under there, that might make sense. But this one again, just in the middle. Whoops. Don't have to do that. Just all the way over our ribbon. So there's our ribbon. Leave our box wide. Should we finish? I am teasing you. Right, let's grab I think number 4. It's just our mid orange. It's just called orange. Oops, I'll hold it in shot so you can see it, sorry. So I'm going to do the base, I think, in this. Now we've got the potential for doing a stripe. I think we will. So I'm just going to fill in every other section. Now I am thinking a little bit about light and shade here. Usually with a box I tend to do one side brighter than the other. So the top I always think is going to be the lightest because the light could be coming down from above or hitting the top. But I have to make a decision, do I make this front lighter or the side? I think I'm going to make this side the darkest. So I'm actually going to go back over those sections with another layer of orange, just to make them more intense. And then on this side I will try and press a bit lighter so I don't have such a dark orange. I want to make sure you can see that it's the same colour orange but a lighter version. Oh gosh, let's have a look. So that one's going to go there, it's going to be on there. I think this is orange. It's just trying to work out, where our stripes are going. So hopefully that looks lighter than that it does to me. And we'll do that with the lid and all the other stripes, and hopefully it'll all make sense. A lot of hoping today. Now, how light shall I go? I think I'm going to go sand next. This is number 11. It's slightly orangey yellow. So again here, I'm going to layer it up maybe as hard as I can, seeing as it's yellow. Well, I say as hard as I can. I'm not going to push down and spoil the paper. I'm just going to colour over and over in a few layers to get it looking quite vibrant. Although Johanna's paper is very sturdy, I never want to risk pushing down really hard. It's worth just taking the time to layer up, and it's more relaxing. I don't think pushing your pencil hard into the page is very relaxing, particularly. I know some people are more heavy-handed than others, but I don't think anyone scours into the page and rips it with their pencil. Hope not, anyway. So here we can see again, light and dark. I feel that this one looks a bit light, but maybe not. There we go. Okay, and now I'm going to take number 42, which is our light orange. Just want to come out of the pencil case. There we go. 42. Now I'm going to observe this. I'm going to start on this side. I find it easier to start with the dark and then lighten up. You might find the opposite. You might find it easier to start with your lightest and then do another one that's slightly darker by layering up more. I've chosen quite a tricky colour to layer up because it's pale, but you can get there. Just keep layering it. If you're finding it's not going down really dark, sharpen your pencil, unless it's really sharp obviously already. Finding a sharp bit helps to drive the colour down into the paper. Obviously you don't want to be pushing it down at some force, but it can just gently help you. So I want a couple of layers here so that I can make my lid lighter. I was using my new Tombows just now, and I chose a picture which had some really big empty areas and I was rather regretting it. They're rather like Staedtler in the sense that because they're quite hard, you don't really want to do a big area with them because it shows up your the lines. You know, it's hard to disguise your pencil lines sort of thing and make it look smooth. So hopefully you can see that the top of our box is significantly lighter than that side, and that side is our darkest. I feel that that's a little bit too light. It actually looks like it's a different colour to me. So I'm just going to pop another really gentle layer on top and hope that it just gives us enough so we can see that it's the same colour. I think that might work. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Now we've got just our label left to do. Unfortunately the red I chose is quite pinky, I think. So when I'm going to use the red, the number 29 on the label, it's, oh, that's not going to show up, is it? It's going to look a bit pink, I think. But I'm going really slowly because I want it to be really delicate. And I can't do fast and delicate. I can't do delicate anyway. I can certainly do fast. No, I'm just concentrating a little bit, sorry. There we go. Now I'd like to put a little bit of shadowing on the box in a few places. You don't have to do this if it's too tricky for you, but you might want to have a little go. I'm not particularly neat with my colouring, so it's not going to look perfect, but I'm not going to worry about it. You'll probably be a lot neater than me. I'm going to grab my warm grey, which is number 85. Okay, and I want it quite sharp. I think it's quite sharp enough. And I'm thinking under our lid there would be a bit of shadow, so I'm just going to really gently try to draw a line, a little bit of a darker line under the lid. There we go. And I need to do the same on the side. I'm going to put my arm this way, it will shade it, I'm sorry. I can't do it any other way. Yeah, and then I'm thinking we could do the same with the bow, put a little bit of shadow. See, I'm thinking here, particularly because I'm going to sharpen this, because if you think about the way we've coloured the box, makes it look like the lid of the box is just very slightly wider, bigger than the bottom of the box. It has to be really, or else it's not going to fit on. So that means that this ribbon, although it will be close to the lid, it will be sticking out a bit more here. So I'm going to try and put a thicker line of shadow there and just a thin line there. I'm probably being too finicky and it probably won't really show, but I'm going to just put a little bit in front of the bow on the top of the box too. This is quite a pale colour. I might have been better using the the grey, the 8 maybe, but never mind. Started now. And under here. Now this one is sort of, I think this is up in the air, so I'm not going to do a shadow on that one. No, I'm not sure how well you can see that really, but I've had a go. I've had some fun, so why not? I'm not doing some shadow from the tag because I feel like the tag is quite far away from the box, and so it might not be creating, or the shadow might come all the way around sort of here. Maybe we can put a bit in here. So a line that's sort of parallel to that. Like that maybe. I don't know how well it shows up, but I'm going to leave it there. But there's my little gift to you in return for thanks for watching the video. So enjoy your virtual gift. You can choose what's inside, anything you want. Have a really lovely day. Thank you so much for watching and happy colouring.